Yo, I am Dr. Cool. The EV revolution brewing in every bustling city of China is etching its footprints across every major city of the Western world, throwing the big automotive pioneer out of business. The West never saw this coming as the ex-smartphone battery maker grabbed the opportunity of building the impossible, while the West are scrambling to balkanize African resources, playing politics of economic sanctions and espionage. BYD was swift to fast-pedaling into automotive industry silently, faster than a guy can go when his seductive mistress say, "Shut the door." A roar from the east introducing the BYD U9. The car world is changing fast, and it's not happening in Germany, America, or even Japan. No, this revolution is coming from China with a car called the BYD U9. This isn't just another electric car, this is a statement, a two-fingered salute to the old guard. And what's even more interesting is the whisper, the suggestion that some of its DNA, its very soul, might have roots in Africa. Now I know what you're thinking. China, Africa, cars, but stay with me, because this isn't about where a car is bolted together. It's about ideas. About ingenuity. The U9 is packed with it. It's a glimpse into the future, a future where the old rules don't apply and the map of the car world is being read. It's about challenging the status quo, just like a certain someone we all know and love to argue about has done. But the U9 does it with a twist, a quiet confidence, a sense of purpose that's more than just hype. It feels different. And that's what makes it so exciting, because this is just the beginning. The BYD U9 is a shot across the bow, a sign of things to come. The future is electric, yes, but it might just have an African soul. Right, let's talk specs. Because when you're talking about a car like the BYD U9, the numbers are enough to make your head spin. This thing is packing some serious heat. We're talking 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. That's right, 2. Faster than you can say supercar. But it's not just about raw power. The U9 is also bristling with cutting-edge tech. BYD's innovative blade battery technology isn't just about range. Although it does have a range that will make you forget all about range anxiety. It's about safety, it's about efficiency, it's about pushing the boundaries of what's possible. And then there's the handling. This thing corners like it's on rails. Part of that is down to the clever torque vectoring system, which can independently control each wheel for maximum grip and agility. But there's also a sense, a feeling that the car is somehow reading your mind. It responds to your every input with precision and grace. And let's not forget the interior. It's a masterpiece of minimalist design with all the latest tech seamlessly integrated. Think touchscreens, voice control, and enough connectivity to make your smartphone feel like a relic from the Stone Age. But it's not all about gadgets and gizmos. The U9 is also incredibly comfortable, with spacious seating and a ride that's both sporty and refined. Now, you can't talk about electric cars without mentioning Tesla. Elon and his band of merry pranksters have certainly shaken things up. But while Tesla has been busy launching cars into space and promising self-driving taxis, BYD has been quietly building an empire. They've been focusing on the fundamentals, range, affordability, and reliability. And it's paying off. Tesla might have the brand recognition and the cult following, but BYD has the numbers. They're already outselling Tesla in many markets, and their growth shows no signs of slowing down. While Tesla has been grappling with production delays and quality issues, BYD has been quietly churning out cars. Lots of cars. But it's not just about quantity. BYD is also laser-focused on innovation. They're not afraid to take risks, to try new things, and they're not afraid to challenge Tesla head-on. The U9 is a perfect example of this. It's a car that's designed to take on the very best that Tesla has to offer, and it might just win. The point is this. The electric car game has changed. It's no longer a one-horse race. BYD is here, and they're not going anywhere. In fact, they might just be the ones to finally dethrone the king. Section 4. Whispers of Africa, the continent's influence. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or rather the continent. Because there's a growing belief that the BYD U9, and indeed much of China's electric car success, wouldn't be possible without Africa. Yes, you read that right. Africa. You see, China has been investing heavily in Africa for years. And it's not just about resources. They've been building infrastructure, investing in education and fostering partnerships. And in doing so, they've been tapping into a wellspring of untapped potential. A continent brimming with creativity, ingenuity, and a thirst for innovation. Some whisper that the U9's battery technology has roots in African research into solar power. Others point to the car's sleek, aerodynamic design, claiming inspiration from the natural world, from the animals that roam the African savanna. Now, these are just whispers, rumors circulating in the hushed tones of the automotive world. But where there's smoke, there's usually fire. And there's no denying that Africa is a hotbed of innovation, even if the world hasn't quite noticed yet. The BYD U9 might be a Chinese car, but its story, its very essence, could be intertwined with the spirit of Africa. And that's a story worth telling. Section 5. The quiet game building in the shadows. The success of BYD and potentially the whispers of African influence hold a powerful lesson for aspiring entrepreneurs across Africa. Build in the shadows. Work quietly. Let your success speak for itself. For too long, there's been this pressure on African innovators to shout from the rooftops, to seek validation from the West, to prove their worth on a global stage. But why? Why does innovation need a passport? Why does brilliance need a visa? The U9 didn't burst onto the scene with fanfare and hype. It emerged from the shadows, a fully formed testament to years of quiet, dedicated work. And that's the key. Let the rest of the world chase trends. Let them get distracted by the latest shiny object. You, the African innovator, you focus on building, focus on solving problems, focus on creating solutions that will change the world, because the world doesn't need another flashy startup with $1 billion valuation and no product to show for it. The world needs solutions. And those solutions, those world-changing ideas, they might just come from the quiet corners of Africa, from the minds that are too busy building to seek approval. Section 6. Owning the future, IP and African innovation. But building in the shadows isn't enough. There's another crucial lesson here, one that's often overlooked. Protect your ideas, own your intellectual property, because in the world of innovation, knowledge is power. For too long, African ingenuity has been plundered, ideas stolen, innovations copied, profits siphoned away. But that's changing. African entrepreneurs are waking up to the importance of intellectual property. They're realizing that their ideas are valuable, that their innovations are worth protecting. And this is where the BYD story takes on even greater significance. Because BYD's success is built not just on innovation, but on a fierce commitment to protecting their intellectual property. They understand that in the cutthroat world of automotive manufacturing, patents are everything. African innovators, take note. Don't let the world steal your brilliance. Protect your ideas, patent your inventions, build your brands, own your future. Section 7. A call to action. Rise, Africa, rise. The BYD U9 is more than just a car. It's a symbol, a sign of a shifting global landscape. A world where innovation knows no borders. It's a testament to the power of quiet dedication, of building in the shadows, of owning your ideas. And for Africa, it's a wake-up call, a call to action. The world is changing. The old rules are being rewritten. And Africa, with its youthful population, its entrepreneurial spirit, and its vast untapped potential, has a once-in-a-generation opportunity to lead the way. So to the innovators, the dreamers, the doers of Africa, I say this: rise to the challenge, embrace the future, build your empires, own your brilliance. The world is waiting, the world is watching. Show them what you're made of. Africans, stop seeking validation from the very people that enslaved your ancestors. And they don't mean well for you or I, poor race. If you feel the need to retaliate, work in silence and come out by surprise like BYD, like China, or most Asians, stop selling yourself as slave in the name of in search of greener pasture. Show them what you can do, Africa. Stop seeking fake and empty publicity that will only attract you hatred from all the crocodile in white-skinned. The future is yours to claim. But until you are ready to stop seeking title or fame, if you are industrious or innovative, start transforming your community with it. Before anyone can steal it, you will have acquired enough money to fight him legally or any means available at your reach. But know one thing, you must have finances first, and that's where sealing your homegrown technology within your community or nation comes to mind. Thanks for watching. Until next time.